Do you ever look around and think, wow, the world is a crazy place, and it just seems to get crazier and crazier? Ease your mind and take a break. This is Fuel for the Soul with John Giftah. We're a hub for inspirational Christian sermons, practical keys for Christian living, and Christian discussions and interviews. You'll be inspired to live the life that you were created for. Your host is a top-ranking podcaster, best-selling author, world record holder, aerospace engineer, life coach, evangelist, and founder of John Giftah International. Welcome to Fuel for the Soul with John Giftah.
Hello everyone, welcome to this edition of the Fuel for the Soul with John Giftah podcast, where there's something I want to just talk to you today which will encourage you or help you when you're in a season of misery or uncertainty or you're going through troubled waters. I'm going to share an important word with you and I want to take this forward. If you look at Exodus, there's a moment I want you to understand in chapter 4, in the last part of this, right? This is what actually happens. I want to just paraphrase how this is a moment when Moses goes to the elders of the Israelites who are all in bondage, right? He goes and tells them, that the Lord has planned to deliver them from bondage in Egypt, and he performed some miracles and all of that. And verse 31 is what I want you to understand. When he performed those signs, they believed. And I want you to pay attention to this. It says, and when they heard that the Lord was concerned about them and had seen their misery, they bowed down and worshipped. See, I want you to understand something here. Sometimes the biggest challenge that we face in our life is not the fact that God can't do something or the fact that we are in troubled waters. It is the fact of us not realizing that the Lord is actually or genuinely concerned about us. You see, they were in deep trouble. They were going through a lot of stuff, right? And there was no ray of hope. It seemed like this is their lot. There's nothing changing. Today, I want to tell you something. Today, you may be feeling like, John, nothing is changing. My life is in the same mess it was 10 years ago. I'm telling you honestly, we all face these moments. To be honest, I was just crying to the Lord about this situation with regard to the ministry, because I really challenge you guys when you're listening to these podcasts to connect with me through Instagram, or want to connect through our WhatsApp broadcast or through YouTube, because on the podcast it's hard for me to connect directly. I really challenge you to do that. The details are in the description. And sometimes I'm telling you honestly, like, you've been doing this consistently, you've been faithful, you're doing your best, but when it does not translate into certain aspects, it's really, really hard. And I was just praying and I was crying to the Lord. Lord, I've been faithful. I've been doing this for a long time. I'm being honest with you. I've been running the ministry for almost 14 years. I'm going to finish 14 years of the ministry this year. And on YouTube, I've been consistently posting for the past 10 years. And I'm like, God, I've been putting so much of effort. I've been, I've gone through a lot. I'm going through a lot. I've faced a lot of stuff and I had to fight through a lot of things. And in the midst of all of that, like, it feels like nothing is changing. It feels like after everything, it feels like, sometimes you just feel like a failure. You know what I mean? Like, you just scratching the surface. That's how you feel. And today you may be feeling like that. You may feel like people don't care, and you also feel like God also is not concerned. He doesn't care. But this verse really caught my attention, because the minute they realized that God was concerned and that God had seen their misery, their response changed. They bow down and worship. See, sometimes all we need is that assurance. All we need is that understanding, or that perspective to be enlightened in our mind. All we need is that calm word of encouragement that, yes, nothing is changing. My life seems bad, because right now they were still in bondage. They were still slaves. But in the midst of that, one good news gave them that assurance. Yes, God is concerned. Yes, God has seen all our pain has not gone in vain, and they were able to worship the Lord. Today, if you can come to that place where you say, God, I'm hurt, I'm disappointed, but I know that you still are concerned about every detail of my life. You have seen my struggles. You have seen how I was faithful when I had all the reason to just throw in the towel. You have seen those moments where I stood my ground. I stood up for your convictions. I stood up for what is right. I went with a spirit of excellence. I operated with that spirit of excellence and integrity. I went the extra mile. I did all of these things. And I believe just because nothing has happened doesn't mean nothing is going to happen. I believe the same way you came and gave that word through Moses with an assurance, don't worry, this too shall pass. And you're coming out. I believe that I will come out, and every single person listening will experience this assurance in their life that the Lord will show up. The Lord will show up. And let this word encourage you today, even in the midst of your uncertainty, that the Lord is going to show up. But before everything, He's giving you this assurance that He is concerned about you and He has seen your pain. Nothing is going in vain. The Lord is about to show up in your life. Amen. God bless you.
You've been listening to Fuel for the Soul with John Giftah. We hope you were blessed and inspired to live the life that God has for you. Make sure to subscribe to the John Giftah YouTube channel for regular uploads of sermons, skits, interviews, and more. Follow John Giftah on Instagram for regular inspirational posts. And don't forget to check out the best-selling books written by John Giftah, Who Am I?, which will help you understand your identity, and the latest #1 bestseller, Unveil Your Purpose, helping you discover your purpose and to start walking in it. Make sure to leave a rating and review, and be sure to share it with your friends and loved ones. If you'd like to donate, you can find the PayPal link in the description. And if you'd like to invite John Giftah to speak at your event or to get more details, go to the website at www.johngiftah.com. See you on the next episode of The Fuel for the Soul with John Giftah. God bless you. You've been listening to Fuel for the Soul with John Giftah. We hope you were blessed and inspired to live the life that God has for you. Make sure to subscribe to the John Giftah YouTube channel for regular uploads of sermons, skits, interviews, and more. Follow John Giftah on Instagram for regular inspirational posts. And don't forget to check out the best-selling books written by John Giftah, Who Am I?, which will help you understand your identity, and the latest #1 bestseller, Unveil Your Purpose, helping you discover your purpose and to start walking in it. Make sure to leave a rating and review, and be sure to share it with your friends and loved ones. If you'd like to donate, you can find the PayPal link in the description. And if you'd like to invite John Giftah to speak at your event or to get more details, go to the website at www.johngiftah.com. See you on the next episode